Hi, Ava. Hi, Ciara. How are you guys?
Hi,
Hi,
how's it going?
Hi, I'm Ariana. So, what attracted you guys to this project, this short film?
For me, it was Elle, who I had known personally and also been such a fan of the videos that she made. She basically was like, I wrote this short film and I had kind of you in mind, and would you read it? And I was like, absolutely. And I read it and it was so good and so cute, and it was an easy yes.
Yeah, for me, I had met Elle once at a party through mutual friends, and we like kind of vibe. We were like acquaintances. We never like saw each other after that. And then a year later, she DM'd me on Instagram and was like, "Hey, no, I met you once, but like I wrote this and I have you in mind." And I was like, "Wow, no one's ever like done that for me before." And I read it and it was phenomenal, and I knew I wanted to be a part of it.
How does it feel to kind of have characters like catered to you?
It's nice.
It's really nice.
I feel like it's nice.
Yeah.
I think it's just like it adds a level of confidence of knowing like that you can just bring a piece of yourself to it, because that's, how it was written.
Yeah, and like I feel like it also creates more of like a collaborative environment where I feel like
Definitely.
I can, have a say and like just bring, myself within it.
Yes. Would you say that you're more like Hayden or Casey? It doesn't have to be the character that you play.
I think I'm more like Casey.
I think I'm more like Hayden.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Elle did a really good job there. Yeah.
Well, what did you feel like when you were your characters' ages and you were graduating high school?
I actually did online school. I kind of like a different timeline than everyone else.
Yeah.
So I didn't have like the traditional like going off to college, saying goodbye to your like hometown vibe. But I remember being 17.
Yeah, I remember it was really emotional when I was graduating high school, because I just remember those last like few days being like, wow, like these friendships, like it'll never quite be the same. And it wasn't, but I think, you go and you meet more wonderful people, and you hang on to the relationships that are meaningful. And yeah, it's a beautiful transition.
Yes. How was it like to tell basically a whole story that isn't just at the beginning of 2006, goes on to one of the characters' child in such a short amount of time? How was it like to develop and shoot that?
I thought that was one of my favorite parts of the script, is how it played with time and, nostalgia and videotapes. Yeah, I don't want to give anything away, but I loved that element of mixing the past and the present and telling a story that way.
Me too. And I also feel like within the flashbacks, having the scene set up where like I was the one filming was like a really cool thing to do as an actor, because it's not just like a scene in time. It's like I set this up and I am like having a real conversation, and there's those beats and pauses. And so I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, the camera's like a character.
Yeah,
instead of
exactly
something you ignore.
Yeah. And the a character's son is telling the story about your character's connection. How would you describe Casey and Hayden's connection?
Ooh, definitely unexpected. I don't think Casey nor Hayden thought they were going to meet each other this summer, especially because it's kind of like the last summer before leaving. I would say their connection is electric a little bit. Casey gets very nervous around Hayden, but it blossoms into something really, really beautiful. That's like beyond, the time.
I think it's special is like the best word I can think of, and that it just like feels like unique, and I think felt very powerful for both of them in the story.
So this story is written and directed by a woman, and it's mostly a woman cast because it's you two, a camera, and Corey. How was it like to kind of have that environment, which is rare in Hollywood and actually most industries?
Oh yeah.
I loved it. Yeah.
It was phenomenal. I mean, Elle just brought such great energy, especially because it was her first project, first directorial debut. I think that every first is so special, and she like made it feel special. Like we were doing this and this was important. and like everyone wanted to be there and wanted to support Elle, and she just made it like a great environment.
Yeah, I definitely felt special to be a part of this first project for her because I think she has such an amazing career ahead of her, and is so deeply talented. And yeah, I was honored.
Yeah. So your timeline is set in 2006. What would you say is one of your favorite trends or something from the mid 2000s that you still like today?
Ooh. I mean, I was 5 years old in 2006, but I was going through my childhood home the other day, and I found a bunch of like iPod Nanos and like flip phones, and I want to like turn them into jewelry.
You should. Well, look at Ciara's necklace that she made for this. Unbelievable.
You made that yourself?
I did, yeah. I made it last night.
She makes clothing that is unbelievable.
Thank you.
Continues to blow my mind. But back to the question. What was the question? Trends. Oh yeah. I mean, like early iPods. Like I'm trying to think. I was like
low-waisted jeans.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're
like little like journals that were like like they were like digital journals. I feel like I like had like these weird little digital journals that I loved.
I forgot about those.
Yeah.
For sure. Also, have you guys ever built a treehouse or anything of that magnitude?
I wish, because it genuinely seems like rewarding.
Yeah. I don't know how Casey had the confidence to just like face. She's like,
that treehouse looked really good.
That
looked really good.
Because you helped.
Because that's exactly why it looked really good.
I don't think I've ever. I had a treehouse in my childhood home, but I
wish I knew how to build more. I would love to learn as I go. Sometime.
As I was saying earlier, it's just mostly you two. What kind of bond did you guys kind of create for yourselves? It seems like you guys are pretty close.
Well, you were so easy to work with, and
so
instantly charming, and like in this character, and it just made it like so easy and fun and like real. I feel like,
I think so too. And yeah, we had a lot of time. We had like a little work session before we started filming, which was really cute. We got to like meet each other and vibe. Yeah, and I think it also helps that we're like our characters, because it just kind of felt like we were continuing the conversation.
This movie's a lot of vibes.
Yeah,
it's a vibe. It's a vibe forward movie.
Elle kept saying that.
Yeah, she's like, and then this vibes.
It's all about the vibes. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me. I look forward to other projects and discussing that with you, and congrats on this one.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.